Hi, this is Mark with Right Line Trading, 5/28/2015. We had a wonderful day in the trading room today. It's been a choppy week, and we've been just about flat equity-wise. And I just wanted to go over our trades on, let's take a look first at gold. Now, gold, we had this, now here's our quantitative analysis line, and it really helped us. It handed us this gorgeous trade right here. Gold was just doing nothing for a long time. Then it finally broke the 50, retraced, and then dropped 33 ticks. Let me just rescale it and make sure I got it right here. Well, that's more like 29 ticks. And since the room is closed, this is what we've had on gold. Really not much. Now, this is definitely a tradable setup. This is the break of the 50 and the retracement back in. Now, you don't have the quant line and you don't have bias, and you rarely do on trades like this. But when you get that 15 cross 50, that's that you usually get a nice move to the upside. This retracement trade here is more aggressive because you don't have bias. Bias tells you that on a move to the upside, you've broken all resistance to the upside. It's a little more aggressive a trade, but it's still a very, very nice structural setup. But we had our 29 here, and that was we closed and we stopped trading after we got this trade on the Russell. We had 25 ticks on the Russell. And what we did was on this trade, this is really our prototypical trade and what we look for. We look for a move to the downside, and then we look for the equity or instrument we're trading to base. And you see that gold just moved laterally, laterally, laterally. And if you look down, as gold is basing laterally, quantitative analysis rolls to the downside. So the markets that correlate with the movement of gold to the downside, in a downside direction, they're all rolling to the downside. As soon as gold hits resistance, down it goes for 25 ticks. Now, today we had gold for 33 ticks, crude for 25 ticks. We made $263, $330. We made just under $600 on 2 trades. Now, since that time, gold really hasn't done anything. Here you have a yellow 15. And we just don't trade a yellow 15. That's part of really one of our rules that we're very dogmatic about. So there's no trade there. So you saw our 2 very, very big winners. 33, let's see, 25 ticks, and gold, that might have been 29 or 33. Let's take a look at the ES. Doesn't change our net equity, though. The ES, this is 952. This is just a move we couldn't take. Yellow 15. Remember, we trade with specificity. We're not going to be able to get all these moves. But you see, we have dual red quants. And if you want to extend yourself and take a trade like this on a break of the 50, now normally we just don't trade a yellow 15. But when you get these dual quant lines that turn for you, this is just an amazingly powerful signal. And they turned here at a perfect time where the candle cleanly broke the 50 to the downside, and it broke the 15 as well. Would have given you a very nice trade to the downside, just a very aggressive trade. And that would have been your only trade. Now on this aggressive move, you would have gotten 4.5 points, 18 ticks. Now I saw some great setups on the Russell. Remember, these were after the room closed on the Russell. We already had $600 of profit on 2 trades. We're not going to continue to trade. But look at this trade right here. Dual quants. Both quant lines are red. Perfect move to the downside. Now you could have taken it, but both quant lines are yellow. So it's aggressive. It's into an unbroken pivot. But you're always going to get another opportunity, almost always. It moves sideways. And as it does, the quant lines roll. This is 5 correlative markets. Get the movement sideways into resistance, and then the market just fires down for a really nice trade. These are very 25 ticks, very conservative trades. Now this move to the upside, here's again your break, initial retracement. This is on a single quant. I don't think I would take this trade. It would have been successful, but this is a little bit more aggressive. Here you have bias with you, here you don't. And it's just a matter of your risk tolerance. If you want to trade without bias and know that you have multiple areas of resistance to the upside that need to be broken, and you still want to trade, you can. These are nice signals. I like to trade like this. Dual quants, all resistance or all support to the downside broken. Order flow and momentum on this candle. Very conservative trade. Now let's take a quick look at some of the other markets. Now we're going to be creating a dashboard that's going to allow us to trade multiple markets. Now this is an aggressive short on bonds. Again, it's a break of the 50 on a single quant without bias. Tough trade. If you took it, you got 13 ticks at $32 a tick. It's a 2-minute crude, which I'm not looking at. Here's the NQ. Very choppy. There's your trade. Right here. Sideways. Quants roll. Down you go. I mean, these are just absolutely stellar trades. And this would have been 7.5 points. Afterwards, this is a tradable setup right here. Here's your first break, your retracement. Wouldn't have stopped you out, would have given you a lot of heat. And then you would have gone up. After that, really nothing. I don't know where bias is on the chart. Can't seem to get bias in to click in here. Let me try it one more time. There it is. So you can see what a great trade that was. Best bias. The sideways movement when the quantitative markets roll red. These are go to the bank and back up the truck. This is a more aggressive trade on a major quant that's green. You could take it. This would have given you modest trade, 2 points. And then let's look at the Dow. The thing about it is you would not have been faked out. No bad trades. And let's just reload the chart and get the bias to kick in. So there we go. Market opens here. We've got nothing. Now, here's the trade that you can take without bias because it's so powerful. Whoops. Well, my chart froze for a second here. Right here. Oh, it's the 11 a.m. Crude report. It's moving crude like crazy. The Dow, that would have given you, it's not 27 points, I can tell you that. And maybe probably 27 ticks. I'm not really sure here. And then here's another great trade. This you can take on a minor quant. Move down, the move up, and the continuation. You have the minor quant. Good enough on this perfect setup with background bias, candles outline, and order flow and momentum. So 2 nice Dow trades. So great trades today, just really great. Our quant lines are really, really helping out our trading. Let's take a quick look at crude on this crude report at 11. See it moving around. It's just very choppy. So as I showed you before, here's our total for the day. On gold, the 33 netted us 260. On crude, the 25 netted us 330. And we made 590. Net ticks 38. We had 2 trades and 2 winners. So we had a terrific day. We would have traded on. We would have made more money, but we're not going to jeopardize our net equity when we're just under $600 on 2 trades. Any trade, no matter how perfect, can ultimately come back and stop you out. Nothing trades with 100% specificity. But when you trade with the dual quant lines and you're broken, and biases tells you that you've got all support, all resistance broken, and on all the higher time frames, you've got the 15 and the 50 moving in your direction. You got a very, very, very powerful trade. So we welcome you into the room to sign up for a free trial. Go to www.rightlinetrading.com. There you'll see a link to our daily net equity in the trading room, a link to our daily net equity on our ES and Russell Gold and Crude Auto Traders, our Contact Us page, a link to the sign up for the free sign up. You can email us directly at info@rightlinetrading.com or call us at 1-855-765-6681. Now, if you look today, you'll see that we have a lag in posting our results for a few days because my tech support people decided to all take their week off today because it was Memorial Day, and basically it's me, myself, and I right now, and they do all the website upgrades and things like that. If we have a good day tomorrow, we can close with over $1,000 in net equity this week, and that is exactly what our goal is. We're going to be having a webinar next week on exactly how to trade our system, all the nuances, all the little things, all the rules I follow, the most conservative trade setups, and you'll see that if you have the patience to wait for a very conservative setup, your positive predictive value is going to be pushing 90%. So listen, everyone, have a great day. I look forward to seeing you in the trading room. Take